Hey there, lads and lasses. Welcome to Friday. For those of you who are in the appropriate time zones. Of course, those of you who are viewing right now live, we have an ad break. Apologies for that. Gotta pay the bills. I just wish the ad breaks were a little bit more flexible so I could put them where I want to put them. Like, what I would like to do is just have, like, halfway through the stream, and I've been saying this forever, just no ads until, like, halfway through the stream, and just run, like, 3-something minutes of ads or something in the middle of the stream, like take a break, run the first hour, take a break, and then run the last hour. That's what I would like to do. I wish Twitch would let me do that. Because I wouldn't mind running ads in that kind of... Like to welcome in the mighty Lone Star. Fellow Buffoon, how are you doing, laddie? I did see you streaming Fallout 4 the other day. The other day being yesterday. What do you think about playing Fallout after you've... did you actually watch any of the series? I watched the series. I didn't think it was spectacular, but I did like it. It was kind of cool. I think it was worth watching. But of course, you know, I haven't played the Fallout game, so I don't have that to compare it with which to compare it. I'm good, and you? I did watch it, and I loved it. Now, see, that is... You know, I like to hear from people who have also played the game, right? Because then... That's an informative opinion. I've played the games for years. Cool. Well, I am going to log in to the server. So today I've decided to do the community server. It's been a while since I've jumped on there, and I was considering whether or not I should even stream today. But, you know, I jumped on the community server. I was relieved to discover that I still could do that. Some of my mods are a little bit, in my data packs, resource packs, are a little bit outdated for that, but I can still log on. So I did this afternoon, and this morning. It is only a little bit past 11 here. It's still in the morning. I was up quite late last night, helping my older son Biggie Cheese with his Taylor polynomial inequalities. Because he has an exam tomorrow. Lone Star says the Fallout series was miles better than the Halo TV show. I didn't even watch the Halo TV show. Sometimes you can tell something's going to be jank. You know, and I've played a very, very little bit of Halo on the old Xbox 360. Yeah, I used to play a little bit of that with Biggie and Kachi. But, you know, I've never been... I have nothing against Halo and those, but, you know, lately, ever since, you know, I stopped playing Half-Life and Left 4 Dead and Half-Life 2, ever since I haven't really played the first-person shooter games. You know, that's my only thing. You know, I changed my gaming style for that. But, yeah, I didn't even bother watching the Halo series. Let us log on to the community server and let's see what's coming down there. When I was on just now, there wasn't anybody on, so let's have a look. Let's have a butcher, shall we? So that's over to the display screen. I think that's how that works. Try to remember. And let me see. Community. Yeah, you can see some of my mods, resource packs, and stuff. They were not loading. So, but it's okay. I can still log on and stuff. I just need to update some stuff. Lone says it started off really good, but it just didn't keep my interest. I hear you. Yeah, there's a lot of things that, when I say I don't like it, it doesn't necessarily mean that it sucks. It's just, it doesn't catch my interest. Like with music. There's a lot of music that I hear, and if I'm not a fan of it, it's not really that I hate it or anything, or I despise it or anything. It's just, it doesn't really catch my interest for some reason. And it's funny because some music catches my interest retroactively, like years and years later after it comes out. I'll come across it again, and I wasn't interested at the time, but now I listen to it, and it's like, wow, what they were doing back then was really, really cool. I was into other things at the time, and I don't say that to be like wishy-washy and spineless or anything. It's just, sometimes it just doesn't catch my interest. What are we doing here? It's daytime. I've started, I got on here this morning and started to bumble around in here. And I have some, the project of the overall shape. Is the sun going down? Yes, it is. Let's do the sleeping thing. The overall shape of what I want the base's terrain to look like. And I had been doing a lot of work on that while I was in here, but I took an entire month. I sacrificed an entire month of streaming for a project I was working on, which now I regret sacrificing that time. But I come back in here and I look around. And what I did Wednesday for the Generation stream was... I did that like survival challenge, which was really cool. I just uploaded a random map, and I had spawn animals off. I had generate structures off and generate NPCs off, right? Both of those set to false. And that was really challenging to do. And so I kind of played it in a hardcore style, even though I didn't set the server for hardcore. And then Kachi jumped in for a couple of those maps. I think I played 6 maps like that. On the Wednesday stream, I played 2 maps. And it was a lot of fun. It was super hard to play that way. Think about it. There's no animals, so there's no sheep for wool to make a bed to sleep. The only way you can get wool is to kill spiders and get their string, right? It was really hard to do, but it was so much fun. Like, it reignited a lot of my interest in Minecraft. And so now when I log on here and I'm looking around, it's like, you know what? Let's do a little bit of work now. And let's set up a proper base room anyway, in which we can work. I just threw a bunch of stuff in a space because we had some community projects on which we were building, and so I neglected my base big time. And then I was working on the exterior, the terraforming around it and stuff, and still just didn't do anything in here at all. So I figured I'd take a moment and maybe in this stream do 2 things. Just bumble around in here and try to create a functional and decent looking space, number 1. And number 2, see if anybody logs on. Because this is supposed to be an SMP. People haven't been on here in months. A couple of the players have been on here, though. Sage has been holding down a lot of this. Lux has been on, I've seen. And probably a few others, few of you have also been on here. I just haven't seen. So we'll see what comes down here. But there's some things I can do around here to put things together and make this look a little bit more hospitable. Planting torches everywhere is not one of them. But let's just bumble around in here and kind of get reacquainted with the community server. I've been playing that challenge survival, those 6 challenge survival maps. So it feels weirdly exhilarating to be baffled by things like having rockets and stuff like that. So, oh look, am I at build height? I think I am, because the beacon beam stops right there. That looks kind of funny. But you can see we had our fractal design in here that we were working on, making the terrain look like the fractal mathematical recursion called a dragon curve. And I have a whole plot for this and a diagram all worked out, a sort of map to where to place blocks and things like that. And I've been dedicating a lot of the community streams to working on that. But I think I'm just going to pause now since I've been away for a little while. And just let's work on this interior space a little bit. And let's just bumble around and see if we can make things look cool. One of the things I tried to do is mix the cherry wood in with the nether bricks to try to get a better variation in the textures. I think it looks okay. It's lacking in a little bit of the brown, but then again, if it blends too much, it's not going to do the thing. It's not going to do its thing, right? So there's some things like that. This I would like to just poke around with today and see what I can come up with, right? So one of the things I want to do is get some walls up around this place. I know I have some walls here, but I might open a lot of that up. So at least for this interior room, you know, I'm not going to use this block. Wow, really? Thunder? Not going to use this stone block, but just to get you the shape of this, I'm going to do this kind of a thing where I'm going to put some interior walls like this all the way around this. I'm going to leave this space open in the back here so I can travel in and out of this and around this. So these will be all corridors throughout the whole mountain, right? So we'll do something like that. It's just a matter of what to build these walls out of, and I think I'm going to build them out of barrels. Again, I'm kind of reluctant to build a gigantic storage space, all automated with a sorter. I might do that. And it's not for lack of knowing how. You know, there's plenty of examples on how to do that. I just don't feel like the build style I've been using lately really requires that. You don't want to lack in the brown, I guess. But, you know, I don't know, maybe some of the brown for the barrels will tie that in together somehow. I don't know. There's some lighting I want to work out, too. I certainly don't want to just spam torches. So I've been trying to do some of the lighting tricks. My favorite one, of course... Excuse me. My favorite one, of course, is to put a light source back, like a block back, and then to do something like it's weird. It's like, why is this texture block size really big and this one's really small? That's very strange. But like my favorite one to do is to do that, because like wall blocks will allow light to pass through. So certain kinds of blocks will do this, right? Another thing that will do that is a composter, right? So I like to do little lighting tricks like that and see if there's something clever I can come up with. But I don't know, that might not work. I want to keep a space in between here, and you know, it'd be really cool if that effect worked with barrels, but it doesn't. I tried it. So I don't know. I'm thinking of making the walls out of barrels. I do not have an idea for the ceiling yet, so I don't have that. I kind of like the idea of working with another brick, though, here in the overworld. It's a block I don't really use in the overworld that much. So for the moment, I'm just going to load this up with barrels for walls, and we'll see how that works. I love the basement of the pub that I have in the Season 5 server. It just has one wall of these barrels, and they're all labeled. And it's just nice. It's small. It serves its purpose. It's not complicated. I really like it. So I think I'm going to set that kind of system up, but I'm just going to have it all the way around. And it's just going to be for this one room. So, and then we'll see what happens. The other thing is I want to take out my early game kind of ladder and central column, and I want to set this up with a bubble vader that of sorts that goes all the way down to deep slate, all the way up. I do have to be careful, though, because at a certain altitude, this is going to freeze. So, but I think if it's a bubble column, it won't. So the kind of system I usually put in place for this is this similar to the one I built on Generations, where I have bubble columns that shoot you up, bubble columns that shoot you down, and then I have a neutral water stream in the middle somewhere that allows you to slow down and adjust and get off on the floors that you need. So time to test it then. I think that's Lone Star's way of saying, will you stop talking and just start building, Thunder? Yes, sir. I'll get time to get on with it. You're right. So I'm just going to make a gigantic mess like this. And hope I can get to this stuff before it despawns. I think I have a stack of barrels around somewhere, and that would be really helpful in this kind of situation. Even if I had just like one empty barrel, like that one. Let's get that out of the inventory. Then when I come over here, all of these barrels will pop in the inventory. And as long as I keep one in my inventory, it should be good. Hands. And right now I'm not going to bother sorting, which is going to drive some folks nuts, but oh well. That's a Thunderhand stream for you. Driving people nuts, one viewer at a time. And, I'll sort this later. I mean, it looks like I have a lot of blocks, and some sort of redstone auto sorter would be a good idea, but it's really not. Not for this kind of building style in this season. I just don't use enough varied blocks for that to be a constructive use of time. Will he spend the entire stream just stashing items? Yeah, probably. But this kind of stuff was long overdue. I've been putting this off forever. And, there's nobody else in the server right now, so I figured, all right, well, let's just do this. Let's just take some time out. Take advantage of the lull. And plus, when I'm doing this kind of mindless task, it allows me to interact with the chat a little bit more. I don't have that intense concentration. Science! No, I mean, time to test if the bubble will freeze. It's certainly something I'd like to know. Oh, yeah, of course. I know the bubble evaders themselves, the bubble streams themselves will not freeze. But if I did something like let me stash this stuff so it doesn't despawn. And then we can test that. I'll just put a water column there and see if it freezes up. Because otherwise I might just put scaffolding for the center part. Because it'll serve the same kind of function. As a neutral water column. It just allows you to slip out of the water stream and slow down so you can select the level that you want to be on. And of course, I could make some sort of really fancy redstone elevator system, which I might do, actually. That would be kind of fun. It wouldn't really be needed, but it would be fun. And fun is what it's all about for me. That's my main motivation. That's the only thing I really care about. When you get to be my age and you only have a certain amount of time left, it's all about having a good time. Let's just clean up our mess here. You know, oh no, see, things are despawning. You see things despawning now? That's how slow this is. Oh my god, things are gonna despawn. I could use shulkers for this. That's what Nebs would probably be telling me to do right now. Thunder, could you just put in shulkers and then put the shulkers in the... Yeah, I could. Some things despawn, but I think they'll be okay. I mean, you can do quite a bit with just having barrel storage in here and then putting things in shulkers and then putting the shulkers in the barrels. You can do a lot of storage like that. And it's really not as bad as you think it is. Let's get these out of the inventory. And then, yeah, we can set up a little bubble column right here. Like that. And we can just do that to get into here. And I think if water still works the same way with ladders. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Let me... Oh my god. I used to have a little well here. And then I moved it. But luckily we have enough water around us. Boy, it's so weird after doing those survival challenges. Doing 6 or 7 of those. It's so weird being able to fly. It's strange. So strange! Yeah, so far it hasn't frozen. I think we'll be okay. And it's not because I have torches nearby or anything. But we'll leave it like that for a little bit, and we'll see if it freezes. I know up there in the open it'll definitely freeze. Down here though, I don't think so. I'm at level 157, 158, 150, 160, right around here. So I should be all right. I should be all right. Yeah, I know when I make a well up there on the surface, it definitely freezes. So, all right, let's do as Nebs usually advises. And let's just do this like this. Let me see for the moment. I'm going to do that. This usually goes in my basic kit. And that as well, but I'll keep those right there for right now, and I'll keep the under chest right there. The bed I'll keep there. And then I'll just break these one by one and then throw them immediately in there so they won't despawn. And I may fly into town and buy a few more shulkers because I'm going to need a lot of shulkers for this system. All right, let's stock up some food here. Let's see if we can get this going. Yeah, see, now I can instantly, well, maybe not as interesting, not as instantly as the viewers would like, but I can transfer this stuff over into the shulker and keep it from despawning, right? Let's do that. And, you know, it's so much quicker, right? And then we could just stash the shulker in here, and it makes better use of the space, right? So, what else? I think I'm going to need to fly into town and buy some more shulkers. I should have some empty shulkers right here, so I don't need to do that right yet. Mob heads. These are all shulkers that I'm using. So let's lay out some shulkers like maybe right here. Like this, and like this. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. I could just break these out one by one. Yep, yippers. There we go. Grab these things. And then as these fill up, like this one, for example, we could just drop them into the barrels. Like that. We can make a lot better use of space. And then, you know, like I said, I'll just sort them later. Sure he will. I will, actually. No, I want to keep those in the inventory, but not the pumpkin seeds. These diamonds I'm going to have to bring with me, though, because I'm going to need to buy some shulkers pretty soon. But these, I think, are my Easter diamonds. So I think I'm keeping those as mementos. Mementos? Mementos. Thunder! English! Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And these two are full. Let's do. Yeah, those are going in there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we're going to need to fly into town here. Let's check out our banking situation. Okay, I think we're doing well there. We're not filthy rich, but we can afford some shulkers. Shut Mountain, will you really, though? Remains to be seen. So, welcoming in fellow buffoon and moderator of the stream and friend, Shot Mountain. Shot, how's your Friday? How's your Friday going, my friend? Well, I think we proved this out, right? This works. So far, at least up to this level, it seems to be not freezing. So I think we're good. I do intend to build the structure up above that ground level. So we'll see what happens there. I thought I had a water bucket on me here somewhere. Did I put it in one of the chests? Because that's a really, one of the shulkers, I mean, that's a really important tool that I usually carry with me in my inventory all of the time. It could be in one of these. I could just make another one too. I mean, I have so much iron. That's obsidian, that's that. I need to bring a bed with me just in case night befalls us. I do have an ender chest. Yeah, this is so weird using these things that I didn't have in my survival challenge. So strange. Not in a bad way, it's just... Sun, we'll carry that with us, and we'll do this. I always have a bucket of water standard in my inventory. There we go. Let's do a little bit of sleeping. Like that. Hopefully we're not mobbed. I'm at work, so still, so that should explain enough. I hear you, buddy. But it's what, 2:30 in the afternoon, so you have what, a couple hours left? I will preemptively toast you as slancha. Just one more hour. Rich? Who's rich? Not me. Did I say something about rich? Or did I just think that? My God, can they hear me? I have to make a redeem about that. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas redeems. Off to the shulker shop! Oh, how do I usually do this? I usually just leap right off the pier. Gee, I wonder where the shulker shop is. If only it were easily identifiable. Shot Mountain, shell of a deer. Did I say that just now, though? I have said that in the past. What the? Wasting rockets! So let me see. That'll give me 8 shulkers. $8 diamonds for 16 shells. Shot. I'm saying that's... It's a tad on the expensive side. Just saying. But considering what you have to do to get them... Okay, this should let us do what we need to do. Second chances. Nobody's been on the server, really. So I don't expect that we have any sales, but how I do love the Honey Vader, though. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I think we're good. I love this shop. Yeah, one cannot fly with a torch. One can fall somewhat gracefully with a torch. Wow. Lone, is this your work here? It looks like your style, so. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm teasing you there a little bit. Who left the floater for the... This looks like Lone Star's kind of work. I mean... Oh, this is casual, huh? Nice. Nice. Is he gonna base over here? Because he picked a really cool way to go about this with the island, the little islet off the side, and the bridge heading out to it. That's a cool idea. That is a cool idea. Of course, we got a little something going on there, which is probably Casual's just drop-off point, right? Just to store his items while he builds, maybe? Casual quarry! Okay, it looks like he has something going up here. I've not got to hang out with Casual yet on the server. Super funny guy, super smart guy. Seems to be qualities that run in most of the buffoons in their community. They're our community. All right, back to work. Dang, you know, coming back onto the server after all this time. This was so cool, building this with Waylander Tone and Genie and Nebs. It was a grind, don't get me wrong. That Gilded Blackstone was a huge and deadly grind. But that was quite a project. That was quite a project. How am I doing for time here? 11:42. We got tons of time. All right, so we have enough shulkers to finish up this task. We're going to need to make some chesticles. Yes, that was chesticles with a CH. Now that I have everything in here in a jumbled up mess. Okay, yeah, we got some of that. Also, do I have... Yes, I do. Right here. All right, that'll take care of that for a little bit. Definitely more shulkers than we need, but let's do this. Well, it's not more shulkers than we need, because we're going to need a lot of shulkers. But it's more than we need for this remaining part of this task. Good Lord, Thunder. Communications, dude. Got it. Maybe one more item somewhere. Keep this out because we're going to be using those a lot. Yeah. We're good there. Let's do this. Right. Okay, we're almost finished transferring the items over. These two are full, so let's just stash those for right now. Full and full. We'll get rid of these. Okay, I'm liking that. Scooping up our well-earned, our hard-earned goodies. And some of these were very hard-earned indeed. If you're looking at most of the skulk stuff from the ancient city. Though we got the ancient city rating down pat on the community server here, where I feel like we really came through strong on that. The lack of expertise in the end city rating was very disappointing this season. Oh my God, Thunder. So we're going to need to do quite a bit more of that so we can get in better shape when it comes to end rate. I mean, there's not much need for it now because Shut has the Shulker Box shop now. And he and Nebs have the Elytra shop. So not much need for it, but just for practice and just for fun. Okay, I think we should be good there. Let's make some more shulker boxes out of these shells. And I'm thinking on just going all the way up to the ceiling with this, but I need to work out some sort of design for the ceiling first. And I guess I should do the sleeping, right? So there's no surprises waiting for us when we get up above. Okay, back to work. Yes, Shep, please. Appreciate the work, Lurk. All I picture is when you say, okay, back to work, I picture you hunched over welding something, and then the mask flips back down, the torch sparks up, and start laying your line. Lays down a couple of beads, mask flips up, torch goes off, pulls out the phone, blah, 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 thunder, blah, 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 and then, okay, back to work, puts the phone away, sparks the torch, back at it. Let's do this. That would be like me up at the whiteboard teaching math, going over, laying out the concept and then giving the students an example to try. All right, students, let me see. I'll give you 2 minutes to try this example, work in pairs, blah, blah, blah. Think, pair, share, do your thing, and then show me the results. And while they're working, pull out my phone. Tune into Shut Stream. Shut, how's it going? Okay, back to work. Cheaty! Morning. Just woke up. A fellow buffoon, a VIP. Cheskus Cheney. Everybody else. Everyone. Everybody else. Everyone. So let me see. Morning for you would be, what's it, 7 p.m. over there? Almost 8? I had a much needed nap. Naps are awesome. Okay, so we could do a couple things. We can take down that monstrosity. Let's do that because that's really annoying me now. Although it had to be done for science. The other thing is I'd like to also move all of this off the surface and get that all down there too as well. So we'll do that. I don't know if we'll finish it all by this stream, but we'll see. Book it! There we go. Let's do that and that. But yeah, 10 to 8 p.m. Losing my title as top stock follower. Only if I say you do. Okay. And we do need to clean that up a little bit. Thusly. Done. All right, so yeah, a couple of things here. Let's do that. Let's finish this out. No, not like that, hands. That's not what the brain said to do. All right. So again, I'm thinking of just carrying these all the way up. But I need to work out a scheme for the ceiling before I get that far up there. Now, there's a couple of things I have to do with that. That might include some lighting. So I want to try some things lighting-wise. And so I may do... Let's try to work something out as far as lighting goes. Let's see. Let me see what I have for lanterns. Like this, and for the moment, let's just do that. You know, first thing I'm tempted to do is use the nether brick stairs. Do I have any down here? Okay, now here's where the drawback to just throwing everything in barrels. Now I have to search through the barrels for things. And it's so annoying. Yeah, who knows where they're at right now, right? Yeah, I don't see anything, but let's bring these down. And this is at the point now that we're committed to taking everything from up here and putting it down there, and now that we're committed to starting some sort of storage, organized storage. Now here's the thing where we sort and store as we go and start to slowly change things over, right? Like let's get a shulker. And so the idea is to have like a barrel that's dedicated to nether brick stuff, right? And so we would have like 27 slots in which we could put shulkers that have stuff in it. And so it's shulkers within chests, right? That's the idea. All right, and so let us make let's make some nether bricks. Blocks. Yeah, there we go. And then do this. Oh, you know what? Wait. There we go. All right. Can these still transmit light? Well, they definitely will that way because that'll show, right? And let's see if this gives the kind of effect that I want. And that's just a little too janky for me. So I'm definitely not going to go with the stairs. Not for that, anyway. And let's do this. I'm going to right now set up a barrel with because I want to sort and stuff as I use this stuff, right? That's the idea. Please, hands, please. Let's work together on this, all right? We're supposed to be a team. Let's get some stuff for signs. We're going to need some gray dye. Not dark gray, but light gray dye, because that's the kind of dye I like to use to label things. It looks really good against the spruce signs. So let's just set that up right now. And then we need some glow squiddy ink, which I think is kind of hard to find. I mean, I know I have some back at the shop. Yeah, I don't have any here. And I thought Tone was selling some of that stuff. I'm not sure. But we need to get some. We need to get our little thunderous hands on, or hand on some of that. Ooh, it just clicked. You were on the community server. Yeah. So the stream title says Buffooncraft SMP community server. Stream titles. I've not been on in so long. I keep meaning to. Let's go see if we can find some glow squid ink. I don't think anybody has a shop for that. And if I'm not mistaken, I've had to go hunting for glow squid on the server here. So not cool. Now, I don't want to build a glow squid shop because I think Tone was working on that. So I don't want to steal his thunder, so the saying goes. But on the other hand, the man with the hand needs some glow squid ink, people. Why am I running? I could be flying. Yeah, Brain just didn't brain. I always read them today. It seems I skipped it. I do remember Tone talking about building a farm for it. Yeah. Janie, I'm teasing you a little bit there with the stream title. Let's go see if we can find some in town. I think I have some in the basement of Second Chances. Well, here you go then. Let me see. Now, I don't think our good friend has a price laid out for these yet, does he? No, he doesn't. So I'm going to give him 2 diamonds per stack, and if that's not enough, Tone, if you see this later, let me know. I'll make up the difference. I'm thinking if I ran a glow squid, a squid farm, that the regular squid ink would be 1 diamond per stack, and then glow squid would be 2. That's just me being Scottish, right? So So I'm thinking 2 diamonds per stack. But Tone, you set the price, and if it's more than that, let me know. Okay, those of you who are live in chat right now, we're running the ads, which must mean that we're about at the halfway point. And that means it's time for me to switch to standing mode. So let's do that. Have ourselves a bit of a stretch. Old man having his old man stretch. I know. I always moan at Lone when he doesn't read them, though. Yeah, hour and 3 minutes in. I'm a cool kid with a Turby these days, so no ads for me. Oh, Turbo. Oh. So good for you. Which should be another redeem. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that's not quite relevant anymore. I always think that's really funny. You guys know the Christian Bale redeem, right? From what, 2 years ago? All right, let's do that, and let's do that. Jeannie, just look at this tunnel. Look at this thing. I'm not even going to fly through this because it's so magnificent. This is what happens when you have a Buffooncraft dream team, which we had. After they raise the prices, it just makes it impossible not to have it, really. It's still the greatest thing ever. That tunnel is magnificent. It's magnificent! And some glue, squiddy ink. So let's do that. Let's grab a sign. Let's just go find the first available barrel. And we'll call this Nethery Bits. We'll do that. And we'll do that. See, I just like that with the spruce over the barrel with the light gray, and then you put the glow on it, and it's like not too harsh on the eyes and stuff. It just looks nice. Right. And now, where did I put that shulker? Nether brick stairs. That can go right in here. And we'll dedicate a couple of shulkers just to that. So let's find out where I put all those spare shulkers that I just made. These ones are full. Here they are. Let's do this. Now let's make a little sorting barrel right over here for now. Right. It's weird because this is called nether brick, whereas these are called nether bricks. How did that get past quality control? So I'm going to call this what makes sense. See, I would call this come on, hands, please. This is not the shulker that I want at this juncture. Let me see. See, I would call this bricks. Okay, and I would put nether bricks in them like that, and then I would call, where are they? Let's get these two while we're at it. Oh, for God's sake. Ugh! See, I would call these nether brick blocks. That's what I would do. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Good. There, like that. See? And that's how I would distinguish between the two. Right. Well, let's just see if we can quickly go through here and just pull anything out. Yeah, see, we can do that. And just do some just quick manual sorting here. Okay, that's good. See, all this stuff would go right in here where it's nice and easy to sort like that. We need one more right here. Not that I'm going to have a lot of these, but it's just a place to stick them. Now, see, I don't mind calling these chiseled nether bricks without putting blocks on the end because you can't chisel the individual bricks. So, not yet anyway. So, see, that makes sense. That makes sense. The other naming convention does not make sense. Not to me either. Anyway. Right. Okay, that's, you know what, that's good. All right, so back to lighting. What I wanted to try to do here. Now, see, this is where I do this. And I do this. And I select the wrong item. And then I go back and select the correct item. Let's see if some slabs will help us out. I don't think that the slabs will transmit the light. Those are the thunder. The slabs. That's the whole point. Hands, please. Okay, so if I do that and then I hide these, let's see if the light will pass through. It does. Can you see the light just barely coming up through the slabs there? And I'm not sure if it's the light coming up through the slabs or if is it the light coming through the corners of the blocks. One way to find out. Slabs are definitely cheaper to use. Okay, so it's the slabs. So see, we can get some subtle lighting in here by doing a little trick like that. See, now we get a little bit of lighting from the floor. The team that doesn't like pink made it the pinkest thing ever because pink. Good point. All right. Let's restart the soundtrack here, the playlist. All right, so let's put the lanterns. And we might have to go buy some more lanterns because I need the bricks. I'm going to leave the nether bricks out for the moment because we're going to use a lot of those shortly. And you know what's cool? You know what I just thought of? We can use this on both sides. Ha! So we can get the lighting for the paths in the back as well. Oh, yeah. So see, you'll get this. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That was a late night of math back there. Okay, we're good. So we need lanterns. Lots of sea lanterns. Who has sea lanterns? Do we have a shop for that in town? If not, we do have the Guardian Farm that we can go to which we can go. Let's go into town first. See if anybody's sell. Oops, no, let's actually sleep first. Nice. And you know what? Let's bring a shulker with us. Come on. Here we go. What? What is he doing? Oh, he must have wandered through the portal somehow. Oh, he's going to turn into a husk because he's in the... well, you need to come out of there. I should leave him in there, let him die. But he's just going to turn into a husk. There. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Ah, look at Jeannie's place here. Whew. Buffoons be having talent on this server. I'll tell you what. Let's take a whirl around the shopping district for a bit here. Okay, we have a drowned place. Best shop ever right there. But I think we do not have a Guardian Farm shop. At least I didn't spot one just flying around like that, as such, as one does. This is Shut's Frog Light Shop, I believe, right? Not that we couldn't use frog lights. Soul lanterns. It's just that I wouldn't, you know, the color of the frog lights, I just don't want to waste them by having them hidden behind blocks. That's the way I'm looking at that. All right, let's go to the Guardian Farm. Rumor has it that the Guardian Farm was blocked off because its maker Mr. Supernova Relic himself wanted to sell his items, so I believe he blocked it off so we couldn't just help ourselves to Guardian Farm items. However, I don't believe he set up a shop, which kind of leaves us in a bit of a predicament, which may leave us in a predicament. Let me see. Guardian Farm is down here, I believe, still. No. Yes. Why, hello, sir. And I do prefer to put sir in quotes. Uh-oh. Nova. I thought he closed off the farm to make a shop ages ago. Okay, so we're in a bit of a predicament here. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I do need some lanterns, some sea lanterns. So what to do? I say what I do is I go to the farm anyway, help myself to some lanterns, but I pay for them. You probably have a ton still. Well, we could do that. But either way, I'm going to pay for them. I know you're probably going to want to give them to me for free. There's Sage. Welcome in, fellow Buffoon VIP. Real foolish Sage. I hoard everything. Take whatever I have. I'm wondering if I should just bust in, take the lanterns, and pay for them. Just leave some diamonds. I think that would be okay, right? So, Jeannie, where would these lanterns of yours be? If you don't have it or you don't have enough, then go to Nova. Okay, well, yeah, let's proceed as such, shall we? I first thought you were muted, but then I realized I hadn't actually turned up the volume. How many lanterns do you need? I would say, right off the bat, I would say a stack. There's red steps leading up to the main base, but there's an entrance in the sand before the steps. Okay, brain, try to process that now. Let's get over there first. Ow, my face. No, wrong tunnel. Best tunnel ever, right here, people. Right here. If you take the entrance in the sand, you must sing the secret tunnel song as you go. I can sing a secret tunnel song. As you come out of the portal entrance, in the sand against the steps, go in there and follow it round and down. Here. Here. Right there. Couple of steps forward and then to the right. Oh, okay. I guess I should just randomly look in these chests, right? Did you actually do this? Jay! This is the part where you must sing. Oh, for God's... The things I do for viewers. Secret tunnel, doodly doo. Secret tunnel, doodly doodly doo doo doo. Secret tunnel, doodly doo doo doo. There, satisfied? Shall I pull out my bass and do a secret tunnel song? I'm thinking Secret Agent Man song and just put Secret Tunnel instead. Now, there is storage further down. No, that was Lone. Satisfied. Wow, that is not the secret tunnel song I expected. Of course it wasn't. There's Eve. Hello, you beautiful man. I have to mod and make sure friend doesn't make horrible mistakes, but when but wanted to say hi. Well, if you wanted to make sure I didn't make horrible mistakes, you're a little too late for that. But I appreciate the thought. So, fellow buffoon, call me Eve Gaming. Welcome in. There are more steps downwards. Wait, what was me? Look at this. Who puts shulkers on top of shulkers so they don't open? Really? Okay, this is not my business to do so. I shouldn't really be doing this. But how much does it bother me? It bothers me this much. See, you can open them sideways. Right? This one's mine, I believe. Yeah, okay. So see, like that, all right? Like that. Yeah, we'll put that one up there first because then we'll have room to put the bottom one in like this. And then say, this one needs to be moved. see how that works? There's nothing in the other ones anyway. Okay. Let me see. But see, now you can check them to see that there's nothing in them. Oh God, he's here.
This way, sir.
Okay, but I want to hear the secret tunnel song that you had in mind.
It's the one from Avatar. My secret tunnel, through the mountains, secret tunnel.
Oh, is that the place underneath Ba Sing Se? With the green crystals? Was it that episode?
I think it's when they needed to go from one place to another, and like the ocean ways were blocked by the fire bastards. Sorry.
Did you say fire what?
Huh? The fire bastions.
Bastions, right?
Bastions.
Okay, good. Good, so I don't have to edit the VOD. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's not like I said sorry because it's not a bastion. It was like a ship. Right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's,
sure.
That was my confusion.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, welcome to the storage. It's super.
Wait a
fun to,
minute.
like, hop around here.
Wait a minute. We're in Jeannie's place. Did you build a storage for her down here?
Yeah.
I thought I was losing my mind there for a moment. And here I'm doing my dumb little things with my dumb little barrels and my dumb little base. And then I come down here. Oh, by the way.
I gave her a shopping list with like, hey, there's like, you need a hole with these dimensions, and you need just like thousands of items, and then I'll just come in here and set it up for you.
So, these would be the prismarine crystals. Are there any that are crafted into the lanterns already? That's over here, I think, right? Yes. Okay, so I shall help myself to the one stack of sea lanterns.
Wow.
But.
Jessica, I shall also be involved. Like,
Let me see. There's 2 items for those, so I'm going to leave a very stingy Scottish 2 diamonds in its place.
have a look.
Let's stop that. Just stop it. You got that by building your tunnel, right?
There. I left a stack of diamonds for my stack of lanterns.
You are insane. See, now, if I had to build tunnels, that's why I would be building them down, like, on layers 59 and 58 to get all the diamonds. I mean, you have to deal with the lava, but...
Have you seen the drown shop in town?
The drown shop, yes, I have. I haven't seen
have
it
you
lately,
seen the-
though.
Have you seen the mouth of the drown shop?
Maybe not.
It is solid diamond blocks, which Jessica supplied. So,
Oh.
you know, it's only fair that I overpay for things I get here.
Oh. I understand. I understand completely. Oh man, I'm
you
still
like to-
wearing my blue event shirt instead of my green one. My custom green one. I forgot to change my skin.
There are also like secret pathways from Jessica's base to my base.
Oh really? More
I
secret tunnel songs to be sung?
No, not in this case.
Oh, okay.
Where is it? It's in one of the corners. I don't remember which one.
All right. Well, there's 2 of us in 4 corners, so let me check this one.
Nope, I think it's not.
All innuendos aside, Sage's whole of mystery.
Yeah, this is how you know garner like suspense and attention for.
Well, you definitely would get the attention with a title like that.
And so I just like minecart there, and then you do the butt shuffle a bit.
What? No button to activate it. What are you doing? No. Rockets do not make that work. Okay, here we go. And we're off. I'm not too far behind, but I am out of earshot. Let me see. Also, there was a horrible misunderstanding, and he thought I put kerosene in my hair instead of carotene. So, yeah, there's the stuff I had to deal with. Okay. I think I'm out of context for the chat. Lone Star, I want you to break ages so you have stacked them up. Okay. Lone! It's the tunnel with the giant moles, I believe. Okay. See, dropping stuff on the track. Did he die at some point? And I'm collecting his gear. Why is he dropping stuff in the track? Sage dropping gifts. He's doing a genie. Him with the potatoes every time. I have no idea to where I'm going. That's not entirely true. In fact, I think you said that this connects your bases together. Oh, is that you way up ahead? I forgot. I'm on the community server. I have things like this. Like spy glasses. Whoa! Just in case it makes for a good thumbnail. Dude, I appreciate the idea of behind the dropping gifts, but you are jamming my inventory. Let's see if I can screw around with the angles of this. There we go. I didn't have better stuff to leave behind. You're going to the train station. Yes, that's right, yes. He's giving fireworks. All right, fine. Okay, it looks like our destination. Just ahead. It's a Twilight Zone reference, people. Millennials, just in case. Fuck, what, I have to break my own minecart? What the...
You can put it in here. Barrel, please. Thank you.
Yes, the train station. So that's to where this one goes.
Yeah, so there's a little sign. The ones that are on the wall are connected, and the ones that are on the floor are potential. So,
Destination
so on this side, we've got
unknown.
Destination unknown. That was a hell of a banger back in the day.
That was. Wait a minute. That's missing persons, right?
No idea.
Oh, I
That
should
one goes to
strike
Lutz.
you right now. I'm
this
just
is
saying,
the-
if
this is
Chris
the
were
big
here,
one.
he would know that. Tators.
This one takes 18 minutes.
18 minutes. I don't think I even have 18 minutes left in the stream. No,
Unironically, like
Yes.
18 minutes. It's just like you hop on and you're going to be busy for a while.
Yeah.
It
Time to
goes through
contemplate
two
your
ancient
place in the
cities.
universe. Maybe catch up on War and Peace.
I almost got killed by wardens making that tunnel. It was a,
Oh well,
it was an
that's
interesting
that makes it
experience.
the most attractive tunnel ever now, right?
Yeah.
It's fitting that it should be Tater's tunnel. Oh, so nice
Getting
slime farm you have here.
Yeah, it's and if you don't feel like fighting, you just lure them back to the security guys who just like really love standing in that corner.
Yeah, you and I talked about this on one of our streams. I had a similar situation on Generations where, I
Trying to
had
get to the villagers.
I have the slimes spawning, so I put some iron golems down there, and they all just went to one corner. Ooh, doggo with doggo armor. Hey, you know what? I think
Yeah.
if you keep like 4 boats with slimes in each boat, if the slimes go in the boats, I think they do, but it'll prevent the rest of them from spawning, right? Because I think
Oh,
it takes up the mob cap for spawns.
Could be. This way, at least, like I have a little bit of passive slime income.
Right. Oh, we're not going to get into this again. Huh?
No.
Oh, do I have mob sounds off or something?
It's also not working for me, so I think.
Oh, is
it's
that
just,
an update or something? Or
I think with an update, something will again.
ooh. You know what we need for this is we need the nausea potion. Would the nausea potion effect would go awesome with that.
Yes. That's a good call. If you aim west and push forward while you're in the elevator.
Am I aiming west? Yes, I am.
So like,
Oh
I
my.
got some more doggos, and doggos of different types.
Yeah, that's
Look
right.
at these. Look at these. These are great.
Oh, he's a good boy. Look at him.
And most of them have armor at this point because I got my little scoot farm around the corner.
Oh, Greener would love to see that.
It's not like turtle scoot. It is armadillo scoot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He still might
So
like
these
this,
are the-
but he's all about the turtles.
These are the armadillos.
I'm a
And,
does.
like, if you run near them or are on horseback near them, they panic and do the ball thing.
I guess it's
So,
not
like,
near
if you
enough.
Walk, it's fine.
Oh, there they go.
And then you just like, pop. They breed with spider eyes. Which
Oh, that's right. That's right.
is super creepy, but at least gives a use to spider eyes. And like, they're standing on carpet with hoppers because they drop scoot like
Yeah.
chicken eggs.
Yeah.
So every now and then they'll drop some. So that just collects here constantly, and like, I've got a few.
And these are all for the doggo armor.
They serve no purpose other than doggo armor.
Okay.
Like, I just got a couple in here, and just like tried a couple as backup should something happen, because getting them here was a pain.
You know, seeing them drop into the curled up fetal position and do the clutch and shiver, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, and like the baby ones do it too.
Oh.
They're so cute. But like, to get them, I had to travel at least 10k blocks out to get to
Oh yeah,
Like,
because you needed new
fresh
chunks.
chunks,
Yep.
and then luring them back even through the nether, just like with spider eyes. And every time you take a step too fast, or like something spawns nearby, they ball up again. That took forever. I lost. I was bringing back 4, and I got 2.
2 is all you need. You know, it takes 2 to tango. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it goes faster if you have 4.
I
That's
mean,
funny.
Tango just does get more complicated with 4.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
2 pairs.
Let me see. What do we got going on in chat here? Let me see. He's doing a genie that to everything every time. Let me see. Oh, Waylander Tone. Hey, welcome in, Tone. Fellow buffoon of VIP, Mr. Waylander Tone. Well, Sage, I don't think we could get anybody else to log on the server. I am greatly happy though, and appreciate it that you are here. Because otherwise, it's so lonely. But that's been like you for like the last month, right?
Yeah, I've not seen many folks around.
Yeah.
But I got my gear, so like I'm fully equipped. I got my gold horse armor on my black horse to sort of like match the look.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, with the gold shield. Wow, that looks cool. Yeah, so if you just do the yellow, right, with the enchantment, it makes it... Yeah, that's cool.
Shiny.
Yeah.
So,
sweet.
The horse for safety. Come on. Get in there. There you go. Don't trust horses. Like, I kept the gold helmet, so I don't have troubles in the nether.
Yeah, me too. You know, I used to do gold boots, but they wear down so fast, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I did give it, what do you call it? Netherite trim.
Yeah, you
So,
know, that I haven't
it's
played
still
around with the trims yet too much.
I've got a decent selection of trims from exploring.
Yeah, that I have to get
they're
on.
Interesting, because like I think I have like 3 different trim sets across different pieces of armor, and you can use different materials when you're doing the trim. And I just went with the gold to be consistent with the helmet, but you could do like redstone or emerald or whatever to have entirely different looks.
It does look quite dapper, sir, with your gold trim netherite armor.
And then the problem is, I never wear the chest piece because I always want the wings.
Yeah. So how did you do that with the helmet, though? Because it looks like you have a netherite stripe.
Yeah, so you can put armor trim on any material, right? So
Oh, yeah, there you go.
An armor trim on the gold helmet and use netherite as the material.
Yep, there you
For
go.
the trim.
Yeah. No.
So basically the reverse of what I did with the rest of it.
That looks cool, man.
So yeah, quite happy with that.
Pretty slick.
Yeah. You need some netherite?
No, I'm all set with netherite, but thank you.
Do you need some conduits?
Conduits. No, I have the one, and I'm not building with the C, so I'm good
Do
there.
you need some honey? I'm just like looking at what I've got here. Do you need ender chests? Do you need a stack of ender chests?
You know, you're trying to show off that you have all that stuff, but it is an ender chest. We can't see it, so
No,
I just want to
look,
remind you of that.
That's why I have to name it. You know, I have to
Oh
read it.
God! Just Ugh. Flex. Real flexing sage over here.
Yeah, I'll kill you with the hoe.
Oh please, not the hoe. No.
The most embarrassing way to die.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Well, no. There are far more embarrassing ways to die.
That's fair. I have died to chickens at least twice on this server.
Greener, you're not in the stream, but I'm looking at you, dude. Greener has some legendary ways of dying. Believe me.
I have died twice by chicken compression on this server.
Okay, now that had to be a cool death message.
I forget what it was. It's like compressed by chickens or something. Like I've got oh hey, somebody brought me fresh llamas.
This guy. Ooh, player heads though, right?
He doesn't seem to have any.
Oh, we don't have that resource pack. That data pack hasn't been updated yet. That's right. Yeah, because I do need some player heads.
But he doesn't have any, right?
Yeah, he does not. So yeah, his usefulness.
Wow. There is such lag that I reloaded before I shot. That makes
He's about as useful as an ashtray on a bicycle.
There we go. The important part is to get them right off the bat so that the llamas don't get angry.
Oh yeah. You know, I've always wanted to use llamas as an attack mob, like maybe to try to. In the season 4 server, I was gathering them together to take out the Ender Dragon.
Oh wow!
And I was going to try to kill the Ender Dragon with llamas.
That is insane, and I love it.
It's a lot of work. I didn't get a chance to pull it off, but that was my idea.
Yeah.
If I could make like llama turrets on each of the obsidian pillars.
There we go. An increasing collection of llamas. They're gonna need an enclosure soon.
They have to be like just about the goofiest mob. And just the
I quite like
noise.
that you can just like give them carpets to change their outfits.
Carpets.
I don't have any carpet nearby.
Lone
Just like
Star,
sliding
it's a
carpet.
shame that it would be rubbish as gold is soft. Yes, for your shield, right? But it could be a gold gilded shield. And let me see. Tone is saying, I bet that death made him clucking mad. Now, see, unlike the other buffoons, I do not kick buffoons off out of the stream or ban them for making horrible puns. In fact, the worse the pun is, the worse it is, the better. But yeah, taking out the Ender Dragon with a with llamas would be a lot of fun.
It definitely would.
I don't know if they get aggroed at other mobs though. I think they do. Like if they get shot by a skeleton, they will start spitting at the skeleton.
I've never seen it, but I've never interacted much with llamas.
So I'm wondering, if I could make some sort of farm with them. That would be more ridiculous than the Trident gas farm.
I do love the Trident gas farm.
Yeah, see, when I do something like that, I think, how can I make that even more ridiculous?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking some sort of llama farm like that would.
Wasn't it Nova who built some kind of farm that had gas on minecarts?
Oh, that was the Wither Skull farm. That was cool.
Yeah.
That
like
was
also like just such an insane concept of like you just have a minecart go through this giant ghost and it gets stuck in its core somewhere. It's just I don't know. It's wild.
So Tone just logged on somewhere.
Yeah. Do you need bees? Do you need bees?
No, I do not. Stop flexing.
I have so many hives. I accidentally bred too many bees.
Let me see. I think I made a bee farm on the roof of the Nether. If this is the right server. yes, I did. I made a bee farm on the roof of the Nether.
This wonky cherry tree is my bee farm.
Wonky cherry tree.
Like
that's my
right now
wonky
I've
cherry
set
tree
up
song.
just to do honeycomb, but like. There it is, Linda. Yeah, this is just to add more shears. It shouldn't be necessary.
Cheers.
I just realized there's still a hole up here, so that needs to get covered.
Yeah, I wound up building one on the roof of the Nether, a more industrial size one
Everything here
because
is sort of more like for personal
Personal,
use
yeah.
kind of size.
I was trying to remember what I needed so much. I think it was for copper.
Yeah, I've got like the drown farm isn't huge, so it doesn't produce a giant amount of copper either.
Yeah, Greener and I needed them for the shop for some reason. Oh, we needed them for the honey blocks for the honey vader. That's what it was.
Ah, yeah.
Those
Honey
dang
blocks.
honey blocks, man, are expensive. Good lord.
like, I also do like the texture of the honeycomb block.
Yeah, it is really bold.
I just love that texture.
I'm thinking that like as a complementary texture to glowstone might be kind of cool, right? If you put glowstone next to that,
Yeah.
it's like non-glowing glowstone.
Yeah.
But this is like super tough on the eyes, right? If you just did like a whole wall of this. So you do need something to break it up. It's a good accent block, I think.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the glazed terracottas,
Yeah.
except it has like a non-directional pattern. Right, the glazed terracottas all have sort of like a specific direction.
Yeah.
Like it looks like wallpaper, you know?
Yeah, the most retina slaughtering wallpaper ever.
I don't know. I've seen some wallpapers.
Yeah, that's right, Europe, right. What about the... Now, did you deactivate the hanging beehive
So
bee nest
they're
off the tree, or?
all those bees are stuck in that top bit trying to escape.
Okay.
So like I never got around to automating it because if I try to go in, all the bees leave. So
Okay.
that's a problem for another time.
Yeah, right, okay.
This lag is going to kill me. Yeah, here. Hello, chickens.
The deadliest chickens ever.
So they used to be in one of these crushers, and then I fell into the crusher and I got crushed.
Oh, this is where you died, in the crusher?
So here I used to have chickens, and then I moved them into sort of be more free range. Because hold on, not yet. This has the benefit of easier harvesting of chickens.
Oh my god, that's horrific. And now look, it dropped the chicken head over here.
It's downright like an XP farm at this point. It's like, let me heal up my pickaxe and murder 20 chickens. But this is far more effective than what you call it? The crusher. So there's a lot more chicken in here now. Also, I got far more eggs than I needed.
Chicken eggs.
But this was
It's the curse. Chicken eggs and probably the wheatgrass seeds. The curse of every personal inventory ever.
And like, I do have flame on the sword, so I do get some cooked chicken out of it.
I'm seeing if this is going to make a good thumbnail. Oh, that's an even better one. Oh my god. Cow crusher. I'm probably going to wind up making a hoglin farm in the Nether. Probably going to wind up doing that.
Ah, you'll get pork.
Yeah, because the pork is just too good of a thing, food source, especially for end rating. It's really good for that.
Isn't beef better?
I might be, but I don't know. As far as saturation and stuff goes,
Oh,
I think pork is it. I think it's even better than the golden carrots.
I did not know that. Like, I mostly need lots of like chicken for my grill shack. Like at spawn, I have the grill shack set up, but it takes a lot of storage.
Where is Tone at right now?
Tone's doing Tone things.
Oh, look at the little hearts.
Yeah, they love me to death.
Making clock tower wall. Is that in the downtown area?
Yeah.
Is that in the marketplace?
No, No, this is at his place.
At his base, that's right. At my basey.
Shall we see if we can bring him some extra material for a SWAT tower?
Absolutely. Since we're at your base, what do you have for him?
Like,
I'm his neighbor, so I could just fly over there anytime, right? I could swim there.
he needs a lot of like nether brick, which is tricky to acquire. Not tricky, time consuming.
It is time consuming, yeah.
So mind your step. Don't fall down. You're going yeah. I've been smelting netherrack here for a while.
Oh, are you up one more level above me?
No, I'm next to you.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Oh, I put the cow in.
You disappeared.
So like I've got a few stacks of nether bricks.
Yes.
Nether bricks and nether brick. So if we just convert
Yeah, you got that distinction earlier. Yes.
we need to
Dear
convert
goodness.
that into those.
Although I'm sure that's from the Jeb era.
And then put those back. Okay. Could you grab the rest of those nether bricks and then we can go deliver them to Toad?
I can, but I'm going to have to put some junk in here.
I believe I left some junk in your inventory, so that's it.
Okay, we're good.
Cool.
Let me see. Tone's place. How would you like to...
My thought would be...
Oh, nether it? Sure.
That's because I don't know how to get there overnight.
Yeah, he's right up the road from me. Ow, my face. Let's see if I can pull this 90. Oh! Wrong tunnel. All right. He should be right over here. Then I realize I'm at stream ending time, but I'll go over a few more minutes just to drop in and say hi to Tone.
How do you walk on this stuff and not jump on it?
It's tempo. Cling, clang, clong. Here we are. Okay, he's... Oh, good lord.
It's not actually rendering anything yet.
Let's see if I can peg this landing. Coming in low. Just like that day over Macho Grande. Pow! I blew it!
Yeah.
I'm going to claim that Tone pushed me off the edge there.
If I was going to push someone, it'd be you.
Okay, there we are.
I still know you with that. When I was playing with Taters.
There you go.
And I have my delivery here. See if I can do this without chucking it over the edge. Do you have enough room in your inventory?
1 second. Just shove in there.
Yeah, that would be the intelligent thing to do. There it is.
Thank you.
So, quite the clock tower.
Will be.
What's my render distance at right now? I think I'm at the 32. I think I'm at the limit. 32 chunks. Yes, I am.
I think the server is limited at 15.
I was hoping I could see this from my base Tone.
Well, it's going to be big when it's finished.
Yeah.
I hope the material supply helps.
And
Oh,
man,
God,
out of
oh,
nether bricks too. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
that was a mistake. Never again.
you, my friend,
No, it is.
need quite
Like
the super
that?
smelter.
that wall is already all the way up, right?
One is, yeah.
Yeah. So you're like, I was gonna say halfway done, but you're like
Almost.
3/8 done.
Yep, just about.
So I found that like going up 3 bricks and then just going across is the fastest way to get this
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, right.
I've not been on for a while because I was a bit ill. I didn't really feel like playing Minecraft.
Look
Very,
at
very
this thing.
Let me take a look at
Your allocation with your chunks. Oh yeah, wow. Look at this thing. Yeah, so I just took a look at the chunk borders.
I can't remember how to do that.
Wow. F3 and G. Wow.
That is cool.
So any plans for the interior?
Not at the moment.
He's not even done with the exterior yet. Leave him be.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
just
the
curious.
world's biggest iron farm or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could put like 3 entire buffoon bases in this. Or if you're Nova and Chris, you could put 1 in.
The next season of Buffooncraft is gonna be all inside this.
All inside this, yes.
Just the entire server.
Good heavens.
The walls is like 75 across, and I think the nether brick is 139 high.
Good lord.
And then the calcite or whatever that's going to be the clock face is going to be 75 by 75. And then I've got to do something going down the sides. Got to do something for the roof. But I want to have an actual clock face on it.
So describe actual clock face.
So you know,
If you would, please.
Roman numerals from 1 to 12 going round in the correct spacing.
Oh, understood.
And then maybe some obsidian or something, or no, or maybe blackstone and to make the clock handles.
Oh, are you going to do the Roman numeral 1V for 4, or are you going to do the 1111?
Probably 1V.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know some clocks have that, right?
Yeah.
Are they only the American clocks with it? Probably. Have the 1111. Just saying.
My watch only has the numbers 12, 3, 6, and 9 on it.
Right.
The other
The
hours
Arabics?
are all just little lines. But my watch is actually the what's it called? The strap and all that is wooden.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
The metal was started irritating my wrist after some reason, after a few years. How do you like the sword?
Oh, yeah. When we were coming out of that, oh, that is cool.
I want to do more nether rack there once I've finished doing this, so that it looks like the sword is plunging into the ground and corrupting it.
Right.
And of course I want to make a bridge over both directions. I was going to originally put the clock tower where these bits of
Yeah, behind it.
dirt are going across behind and just past the sword and that, but it was like, no, there's way too much work to do to terraform that to do it. So
Well, not only that, but it's gonna. I think it would take away from your sword, right? Because you would have that. It would just completely
Yeah.
dwarf your sword, right?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Sage has sword envy.
Mine is definitely not that size.
All right, lads.
Neither's this Cheskus.
True. True.
With that, lads, I think I need to end my stream now. I'm gonna go next door, neighbor. I'm gonna go next door over to my base, and I'm gonna wrap things up
Yep.
Right.
and then do my raiding out.
See ya.
Hey, thanks for dropping in the server while I was here, by the way, keeping me company. And we're off.
Thanks for popping over.
All right, so let's wrap things up. We're like maybe 8 minutes over or so. That's good enough. That's fine. Just wanted to say hi to my friends over there. Get back to home sweet home. And yeah, we still have some work to do over here, but you know what? That's the whole point of the community server is in SMP. Spending time, quality time with others. So yeah, I'll wrap this up off camera and stuff, and we'll get this straight. Now that I'm back in a building mood on the community server. Now that I'm back in a building mode, there we go. On the community server, yeah, we've got so much to do now. So I think I'm going to stick with the interior of this right now until I get to the point where I'm satisfied, where it's satisfying, and then I think I'll move on with the rest of the other projects. So let me see. Time for me to go to work. Well, it's time for us to end the stream anyway. I know Janie's streaming right now. So let us wrap things up here. I'm going to have a look. We visited Jeannie last time. We may do so again. Well, let's see who's on, to whom we can raid out. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys over to my young friend, Cyclopsolops. And it looks like, let me see, his friend Tadpoo dragged him into Roblox. Now, this is very, very rare that I see some of my other streaming friends playing Roblox. So I gotta go in and just give him a little bit of grief for that. Because I often get called out for playing Roblox when we do Kachi Time on Sunday. So it's time for a little payback. So I'm going to bring you guys over to Cyclopsolops. All right, so let's set up the raid message. Yeah, and there it is. Okay, you can copy and paste this into the chat if you would like to join us. And I always encourage the viewers to join us on the raids. Even if you can't stay for the entire raid, at least drop in, say hi, and if you feel so inclined, a follow, maybe even some bits or subs would be really, really cool. Family-friendly viewers, sometimes Cyclopsolops and his friends, they have a little bit of mature language in there, so just a heads up for the family-friendly ones. There we go, and the raid is counting down. Okay, my standard outro, just remember that we do this Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That will be Kachi time, and I have no idea what Kachi wants to do, but we'll be doing that. And the following stream after that will be Wednesday, and that'll be more of Generations. And I think we will be back on the regular Generations stream content. We will either be on the survival world or we'll be doing Baby Zombie Rush, one of those two. I just need to finish my updates for those for the server for those two maps. So, but Wednesday we should be resuming our regular type of stream content. Okay, with that being said, let us raid out to Cyclopsolops now. Thank you for dropping in, everybody. It was really cool to see you guys. Raiding out to Psych now. Bye for now, everyone.